What's up, guys? Reverend Saint back here again with another episode of the Minecraft Trials. Sorry about the delay on this one. Last night I had my first class at college. It was my math class. It's the only class I'm taking actually at college. Actually, I'm only taking two classes anyway. But anyway, and on top of that, I am a bit sick. Actually, it's from allergies that caused it. Really, they've been bad, really bad the last couple of days, and it just kind of spiraled down, and now I basically have cold symptoms, and it sucks. Oh wait, I already have one. Okay, cool. So yeah, basically today we're going to continue our adventure to find a jungle temple, but in order to do that, we have to actually find a jungle. So I'm going to be building a boat here. We're going to adventure across this ocean here, and see what we can find. That's the wrong way to build a boat right there. Yes, it is. Build two boats. We'll make it three just to be safe. I throw those in there. But yeah, so I apologize right now for any you might hear, or any coughing or big swallows you might hear. Yeah. Don't take that anywhere and mean anything else, because it doesn't mean anything. So anyway, but yeah, and any nose blowing you might accidentally hear. I'm gonna try and cut all those out if I have to. Hopefully I won't need to in this amount of time, but you never know. So anyway, school, stupid. Yes, it is. I know all high schools have pretty much started by now. I don't know why I'm slowly turning to the left. It really doesn't make any sense. Oh, it's because my mouse is facing that direction. I gotta take a drink of my water there. But yeah, school is stupid. And, but it wasn't so bad. My first class was last night. It was my math 0950, which is actually remedial technically. Because I'm bad at math. I hate math. Math is stupid. Math at this level is actually completely irrelevant to 90% of jobs, period. Because, first of all, most math is done by your computer anyway at almost any job nowadays. Or your phone. But, I mean, basically all you really need to know is multiplication, division, addition, and subtraction is pretty much all you need to know, and subtraction stuff, and, you know, basic, very, very basic stuff. You know, not even stuff you learn in high school, pretty much. Everything else I found almost completely useless. I asked my boss if he's ever had to actually use, like, algebra or geometry, and he's like, no. He's never, ever had to use it. My friend hasn't. He does a lot of broadcasting stuff like that. It's very, 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 very useless, basically. But they require it so much. And yet, you have classes like English, which are also required, but they're like the dumb, like super dumbed down, like they're super easy, and most of the answers to any of the questions that you'll ever get are common sense, or you just read what it tells you to read and then answer questions about whatever it told you to read. English is stupid, and yet, you know, it's so easy to get, you know, a good English grade, and yet so hard to get a good math grade, and yet English is more required for life than math is, than algebra at least, my bad. You know, to me, it makes absolutely no sense, and that we got all of these people out there who refuse to speak proper English. I can't believe I still haven't found land. This is ridiculous. You guys are just listening to me rant, so sit down and buckle your seatbelts. You're in for a treat. Anyway, there's so many people who are like can't speak correctly or anything like that because they either don't pay attention in English class or didn't take one, but yet there's no emphasis on English. Period. Or literature, or reading, or anything. It's just like, I mean, I hate reading. I'm not a big reading fan, period. Like, I do enjoy books, but they have to be really good, and I can only do it for a certain amount of time, and I'd rather be doing other stuff most of the time. So it's like, maybe if I'm on a really long car trip, I'll bring a book along and read a little bit, and stuff like that. But outside of that, I never do any reading unless it's for school. So it's like, nah. You know, I got games to play and stuff like that, so you know. But that, to me, it's like English is way more important, and grammar and vocabulary and literature, all that is way more important than algebra when it comes to life. And yet, there's almost no emphasis put on it. Period. So, unless of course you actually take something that really requires like really good English, like maybe teaching English, you know, or what was another one? Maybe a business. I'm not sure. Like degrees like that obviously would require you to have, you know, really good proper grammar in English and stuff like that, because you're communicating a lot with people, like a lot, especially when you're teaching English, you know. So obviously they put a lot of emphasis on that, but everything else in life, not so much. Designing, nah. Making video games, nah. Making movies, acting, music, especially music it's practically unneeded. I'm pretty sure they've probably got an English class required for, I mean, it's required for everything, but like I'm sure they got an easy one required for recording arts, because you really don't need to know how to speak English to be a recording artist. Ask any rapper ever. So yeah, it's just to me it's stupid. But anyway, it wasn't so bad. A lot of it was a refresher, and that's why I did bad on my math, because I'm just bad at math, even though it's useless math. Anyway, but yeah, so all math 950. It was pretty decent. My instructor was very, very, very clear with what he was talking about, and like repeated things, important things over and over, like 6 or 7 times. Because, you know, for the slow people in there, and for those who actually took notes, I was like one of the maybe 3 or 4 people who took notes. Like, seriously, I really want to make sure I get through this and get this done the first try. And so far it's been pretty easy, but he said it would be easy to start off, so whatever. But I took notes, and it was really nice about that. And the grading system's really good and stuff. And all of my homework is done online, so it's actually kind of like a hybrid class. I do have to go twice a week, Tuesdays and Thursdays, which is why one other reason why it was so hard for me to do an episode yesterday and get it out today is because of that. Because I had left work at like 3 o'clock, got home at like 3:20, and then did some English reading, and then played a few games, and I just didn't really have time to, well, relax. So like I wanted to be able to relax before I went, and you know, got nervous because I've never been to any type of public schooling or anything like that. Not even like private schooling I consider public, because it's like, you know, more people. Basically, I've basically been homeschooled all my life, so I was like, it was something brand new to me. But you know, I had to do it, so I just wanted to relax before I went to school, and yeah, it went fine. So it was it relatively wasn't boring, because like I was really, whoa, I forgot I had knockback on this thing. I guess set that guy flying. Jeez. Anyway, it was relatively educational. Like it brought back a lot of stuff that I couldn't remember on my test, and that's why I did bad on my test. So it was really nice to be able to understand something that I forgot all about, you know, and stuff like that. So, and my homework is not bad at all. Like between, yeah, I have up until, there's like 20 questions total in each chapter, I guess. In each section we go over like every other week or whatever. Like we go over 2 sections a week or something like that. And I still don't see a freaking thing anywhere around here, which kind of sucks. I kind of want to go back over there and check the other side of the mountain. Wasn't thinking there. Anyway, so like I have 20 questions that I have to answer between now and the 18th of next month, and that's all of my homework. And then there's an exam, a 1-hour exam in class that only has 7 questions, but they're tough questions, he said, that will most likely take, you know, an hour to do, because that's why it's an hour exam. But if I'm good at math, or if I really, really understood what I was supposed to understand, then I'll probably be done within a half hour, he said. So I'm like, this is pretty nice, you know? It's actually not as bad as I thought. I thought it was going to be like, you know, 50 questions a week or something like that. That's how high school was, man. It was like 50 questions a week, and then go in. Like I went to a co-op throughout high school, which is go to school for 1 day, and it was just like a new school. So and like it was filled with a bunch of people I already knew, so it was like whatever. But that's how that was like. It was like you read this, and they teach you in school what each chapter would be, and then you go home, and for the rest of the week you'd have to do like 50 to like 100 some questions in multiple pages on certain subjects, you know. So it was a little bit way rougher than this. So yeah, I'm pretty excited to be able to get this done and over with. So that's my schooling thing. Oh, and for those who are wondering, what I'm going to be doing eventually is I'm I will be going for a media arts and studies degree at a place called Tri-C in Ohio. It's Cuyahoga Community College. Yes, it's a community college, but it's a glorified community college, basically, in my opinion. I lost my train of thought. Yeah, media arts and studies degree, majoring in motion graphics. So I'll be able to make some really sweet, you know, like intros to give you guys an example that you would most likely be able to understand is really freaking sweet intros for YouTube videos. Stuff like that, and stuff you see in advertising and in movie commercials and stuff. You know, like in the Expendables 2, most of you probably seen the Expendables 2 trailer. At the end, it's got like that logo with the skull and the guns that come up. Basically how that's animated, I'd be learning a lot of stuff like that. I'd be learning some recording arts. That's a cat. I thought it was a pig in a thing. That's a really big cat. Sweet looking cat. Anyway, be learning that. Photography, which I really love photography as well. It's basically everything I've ever wanted to learn how to do and get good at, basically. Yeah, 2D design, 3D design is an elective I can take, which I don't think I'll take that. I really wanted to get into game design, but I might do that some other time because another elective is, I'm pretty sure it's mocap, and I've always like dreamt of doing mocap, even just for a little bit. I think it would just be so fun. I think motion capture is one of the coolest technologies ever made. So I would probably, if it is motion capture, which I'm pretty sure it is, I will most likely be taking that because it looks so much fun, guys. But that's what I'll be doing. Cinematography is another one. You know, stuff like that. So I'm pretty excited about it. It's an associate's degree, not a bachelor's or anything too big. But like, I'm not even really going for the degree. Like, I really don't care about the degree. What I really care about is actually learning how to do this stuff. I'm just doing it to learn it, because like I already have a job that can turn into something really decent, and you know, my design job and stuff like that, and it's really nice, and I want to be able to use the skills that I'd learned in those classes. God dang it, I can't find one of these things. These things are tough, guys. These things are tough. Anyway, I want to take the abilities I would learn in those classes and apply them to my current job, you know, make my value of greater value, basically. Excuse me. Because it's like I do design, graphic design, digital design, technically. At my job now, I do photography. I take pictures of the stuff we've done. I take pictures of us installing it. They want to start doing some videos and stuff like that. So it's all, you know, related. And a lot of the stuff, motion graphics and stuff like that, is incorporated into gaming too. So I can get into the gaming industry with this degree, technically too, with all these skills. So what I'll do is, you know, fill up a portfolio, because I've always looked at it, and what most people look at it is skill ahead of a degree, or experience ahead of a degree. If, say, you apply for a job and you have a degree, but you have like no experience and nothing to show about how good you are and stuff like that, but maybe like a few things in class, and then they see a guy who maybe didn't really, like, they started school, or they didn't graduate, or just didn't go, but yeah, he's got like 5-6 years of experience in this field and tons of stuff to show for what he's done, and he's good at it. They're gonna take that guy, I bet, rather than the guy who has a degree, because the degree is just, yeah, I went to school for it. It basically, all a degree will do is maybe open their eyes a bit. It'll be like, oh, this guy's got a degree, let's look at him real quick. And then they'll see the other guy have 5 years experience, 6 years experience. He's got tons of stuff he's done. He might have his own website. He might have started his own business, done freelance work. That was a risky jump. I totally made it, though. How epic is that? You know, stuff like that. And that's what they'll look for. And that'll catch their eyes. So that's how a lot of people see it. That's how I see it, and how I will go about things. So I want to learn it, basically. There's got to be one in here. This place is gigantic. This place is gigantic. But anyway, that's my class, and my English is online. There's really nothing to explain about English, because it's English. Read, and then give short answers on quizzes. There's a lot more work for my English because it's online, so it's a lot based on personal responsibility, blah, 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 blah. It's up to you to do it, you know, stuff like that. And that's pretty much it. So now that you guys are completely bored because I've been talking about school, let's get into the fun stuff. Anyway, I got paid early this week. I got paid today, actually. Today is Wednesday, in case this goes up on Thursday, which it shouldn't. It should be up today, hopefully. That piggy went flying all the way down there. Anyway. I got paid today. Just over enough in order for me to order my new cap card. Yay! So I will be ordering my new cap card tomorrow, which is Thursday. When my check clears, so I'm really excited. I also do have class tomorrow night too, so yeah, that's that. But I'm really excited about getting it. I do have a special video I'm working on. It's gonna take a bit. It's gonna take a while before I get it out. It probably won't be very relevant when I get it out, but it's still gonna be really awesome. And I even got my one friend who helped me out with it is actually really excited about doing it. He's gonna be editing it because he's a really good editor. It's not like a montage, it's like IRL stuff, so you guys can see what my beautiful face looks like. But yeah, it's like that in the scripted-ish type thing, and it looks it's pretty sweet. The shots in it look amazing. So like they're almost professionally done. Shot by him. I could have done it, but you know, I can't shoot myself. That'd be really hard. I'm gonna kill you, kitty! Meow! It makes me feel bad when I do that. I'm not gonna kill him. I'm just gonna let him go. Just gonna let him go. Anyway, but yeah, I'm really excited about it coming out, guys. It's gonna be really serious and dramatic, but funny at the same time. So be prepared. I didn't get to do all my shots in it though that I wanted to do because the girl who was gonna help me out, who had a really funny part, was not able to help out, and it was my boss's camera I was borrowing for the weekend. So I only had, you know, that last weekend to shoot it. So had to skip her parts. I was kind of upset, but you know. And I do plan, especially depending on the response to this video, I do plan on doing more of a similar fashion. So I'm pretty excited about this, guys. Like really. The only issue is I have to 3D design something. I can't tell you what it is. I have to make a 3D design and animation of the specific thing that happens in the video. That looks like stone. Like, I was like, what the heck? It's like crossing over into the desert, so it's all gray. It's like disgusting looking. Confused me. I'm like, what the heck is that, man? Oh my gosh. I am so congested right now, guys. I feel like dying. But I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. Oh my goodness, we're at 18 minutes now. Just saw that. That's pretty much going to be the end of the episode, guys. We'll start signing off right now. We are at 182 subscribers right now. 182. Like, I'm really happy that we're up there. I'm like, oh, cloud 9 almost, man. We're on our way to 200. We are only, how many is that? 18. God, under 20. 18 away from 200 subscribers, meaning I have to learn really soon how to start up a good server for this and get you guys into it, because I learned it a while ago but I forgot. Like when I first started playing, I forgot, so I gotta relearn it and get you guys in here, man. When I hit 200 subscribers, I'm really excited about it, and hopefully maybe I'll even take that entire day off and we can spend the whole day together. Well, not the whole day, but you know, a decent amount of time, so I can start it, you know, at a time where most people can get on. You know, probably after school sometime, you know, stuff like that. We'll figure it out as we get closer. But yeah, so thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, a favorite, and a comment down below if you'd like to suggest another adventure after this one, if it doesn't take that long, or if you'd like to suggest for me to build something if this adventure doesn't take that long, or for something in maybe in the next season, which is after episode 50. We are on episode 41 right now. Please feel free to do so. And if you have not seen my videos before, please, I encourage you to go check them out. They are not all about college. Do not worry. They're about many other things, about life, about games, about this game, not about this game, about movies, about random things, and sometimes about stupid stuff. So go check them out. And if you enjoy those, please hit that subscribe button and join my army to conquer the YouTubes. Also, I do have my Counter-Strike series, which I'm going to try to do in between episodes of this now. It's not really a series. It's just like, you know, I feel like doing Counter-Strike videos because I really enjoy that game. I'll probably have another one coming out the day after this one, whether it's Thursday that it comes out, or tomorrow, which is technically tomorrow, or if it's Friday, if this goes up tomorrow, Thursday. Confusing, I know, but it'll be there. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. And in translation, from not sickly person to, or from sickly person to not sickly person, that means until next time. I've been Reverend Saint. Peace out.